This is Eric Davis with Let's Chop It Up. This is a space for real men, real conversations, and real results. Now, if you're a man who's been carrying and dealing with a lot, you've been carrying all that weight by yourself, and you feel like there's no place for you to talk about it and unpack and let it out, you are in the right place. So the question I have for you today is, when was the last time you literally asked for help? And not because you didn't know who to call, but because it was risky. You didn't feel right. You felt ashamed. You felt like you weren't handling your business. You felt like you weren't being the man you were called to be. You felt like you couldn't do what you needed to do if somebody else helped you. Listen, you don't have to deal with this and walk this walk alone. We all need help at some point in time, man. We all need help at some point in time. You got to understand that. You succeed through the support system that you create. The support system is vital to your success, and it's necessary for you to grow and build and mature and get an understanding of what it is that you're dealing with. I get it. Asking for help can seem risky. Risky to your pride, risky to your image. And you have to be vulnerable and put yourself out there to say to someone else, man, I need some help. But how are you going to succeed if you don't ask for the help that you need? All right? I need you to dig into this tonight. Ask for the help that you need. The only dumb question is the one that's not asked. All right, we learned that years ago. So I need you to ask. Throw caution to the wind. Forget about the risk of feeling like you're insufficient. I need you, man, to reach out for assistance, for help. It takes a strong man to ask for assistance. All right? So I need you to do that. So I get it. It seems risky. It feels risky. It doesn't feel right. You feel anxious and you worry about how others might see you. But I need you to be secure in who you are and secure in the fact that you reaching out means that you're preparing yourself to be better, to do better. All right? So what happens when you don't ask for help? You push through. You force your way through. You go through it alone. But let me help you understand something. Independence without support normally and generally will turn into isolation. Let me say that again, man. You need to hear this on today. I know you get in a tight and you want to push through. You want to make it happen. You want to go through it on your own. You'll go through it alone. But that independence, a lot of times, turns into isolation because you've gone through on your own and you didn't know that you had support You had help. So we got to communicate, man. We got to communicate. We got to make sure that we are allowing ourselves a space to communicate and put ourselves in position to succeed by asking for the help that we need. Help isn't weakness, man. Help is not weakness. Help, literally, and I need you to get it, is wisdom. A lot of people don't get that. You're being conscious enough, smart enough, aware enough to ask for the help that you need. Listen, no man builds anything meaningful by himself. Show me a father, a leader, a business owner, an entrepreneur, which is a business owner. Anything meaningful is never built by itself. All right, so I need you to get that. Let me hit you with this question. What would change? What would the reflection be? What would change if you stopped treating help like failure? Man, I need y'all to get that. Let that sit. What would change if you stop treating help like failure? Sit with that. Let that resonate. If you stop treating help like failure, if like you weren't more than enough, like you weren't successful, like you couldn't do things on your own, what would change? How much more would you feel adequate if you understood that we all need help at some point in time? There's never going to be a point in our lives where we're not going to need help. Who are those people that you can open yourself to? Who are those people that you can build your community with? Who are those people that you can allow to pour into you, as we always say? Who are those people, that community of brothers that you can call on and say, yo, I need some help? And not just call them, but they be there. You make yourself vulnerable enough and be secure in your vulnerability, all right? That you know if you call, they coming. If this message has resonated with you on tonight, open up some conversation for you. I need you to follow this podcast. I need you to subscribe on all social platforms. Reach out to us, email us, right? Make sure that you're staying in touch with us. And to that brother who we prayed for the other day, listen, man, I appreciate all of the comments. I try to answer them as quickly as I see them. I may go a day or so without seeing them, but I try to answer them as quickly as I see them. And I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the well wishes. I appreciate the encouragement, because I need it just as well as you need it. And I appreciate the brother who said he had been dealing for 3 years and he felt like he was in a desert place. I need you to know, man, it's okay. You're going to be all right. We're here for you. Communicate, reach out, continue to share. I need you to reach out to a brother. Let somebody know about this. Share this podcast with someone. We got more coming. I appreciate you. This is Eric Davis, Real Men, Real Conversation, Real Results. Until the next time.